Happy Sunday. Well, the cold is coming in. I got to make peace with this because I don't like the winter and the cold weather. Even though it's always beautiful in New England, for those of you that don't live here, with the change of all the seasons and everything. So, this is a time where I really want you to be on top of your gratitude because it's so important, right? We always seem to focus on what's missing. You know, oh, when I weighed this and now I weigh this. Or, oh, when I used to be able to do 12 push-ups. Just an example, certainly not from me. I can't do one. You know, or whatever. We look at what's missing instead of what's working and what's right in our life. So it's important for us to really understand that, you know, there's, especially with everything going on over in Israel and all of that, everything that's happening, people losing their lives, babies not having formula or milk to drink over there, and we're going to complain about what? I broke a nail. So I know that sometimes things, you know, it's all relative and stuff, but we need to be in a place where we can remember how grateful we are. This is the time of year where it's really important for us to remember that, right? It's like we don't want to just say it on Thanksgiving or on Christmas when our family's around. We want to make sure that we are expressing it every day. It's important. And what does that do? That raises us up the vibrational scale, right? If we're saying good things. And sometimes I do it sarcastically, I must say. Like something will happen and I'll be like, you know, say somebody comes in and they give me a really hard time because they don't really believe in this and their wife bought them a gift certificate and they want to prove me wrong or whatever. And then I'm like, after they leave, thank you, God, for this wonderful opportunity to be on my toes with this person. Thank you for sending him. Hopefully there's something he walks away or she walks away with, right? And it never ceases to amaze me. Sometimes I get people in, and I have to say it's usually guys. I'm sorry, guys, but it usually is. What size underwear do I wear? It's like, hello, do I really care about that? You think I use my gifts that way? Or whatever, something completely ridiculous. And then you say something that's heartfelt that they're like, oh my God, yeah, my mother's here and she wants to say this to me and it makes sense. Oh my God. So I want you to look at the places in your life where you may still be a doubting Thomas. You know, do you doubt that you're going to manifest what you said you would manifest? These are blockages to your abundance. And you want to be in a place where you can say, this is what I really want. And I believe it's coming. And my teacher, Mary Morrissey, who's she was my trainer for my life coaching, she always said, this is what it looks like while it's coming together. So I want you to remember that. Sometimes your life looks like a mess, or one area of your life, or you're not feeling well, or your boyfriend or girlfriend dumped you. This is what it looks like while it's coming together. So if you're at, let's say, this level in your life I'll just use your job. You're here. Don't really like your job. It's just paying the bills, whatever. And you want to be here where everything's flowing. You love the people you work with. You love your job. You can't wait to go in. Everything that's in between here and here has to clear. That's blocking you. Any of your subconscious blocks, any blocks you have got to change and move and grow so you can take your climb on the emotional scale, right? Esther Hicks, or emotional guidance scale. So be mindful of that. Look at, what are you putting doubt out about? Is there, you know, if you've been single for 10 years and you're like, oh, I don't know if I'll ever meet anyone. Yeah, every reader told me that, but I haven't met them, so they must all be wrong. Look at your attitude. Check in. Where are you at? Are you being a doubting Thomas, or are you believing that there is somebody? And you know what? I'll be ready when he shows up or she shows up. So look at where you're that doubter. Correct your attitude. Climb the scale and wait for everything to come together, because this is what it looks like while it's coming together. And be grateful. Be grateful for the time you spend with yourself. Be grateful with all the things that you have time to do until you meet that person or until you get that job. Be grateful that you have a job to begin with that's giving you money in exchange. So I just felt we're at the beginning of that season of love and appreciation and gratitude. So check in. Okay, so for this up and coming week, we're going to start with the Rose Oracle by Rebecca. We love Rebecca. And let's see what card is going to come. Whoops, Rebecca. Okay, for some reason I want to spread these out. Oh, so we got the Wild Rose. And what's the Wild Rose about? Look at that beautiful card. So when you think of a wild rose, what do you think of? You see that rose wasn't, it's untamed. It grows however it grows. Sometimes you see it going through a fence or whatever, and you just kind of let it go. It's like our hair, right? I have wild rose hair days where this strand wants to go over there, this one wants to go over there. It's okay. It's my uniqueness. Wild rose. Let yourself be your unique self. Let yourself do it your way and embrace your uniqueness. So that's the first thing. Check that in your life and say, okay, what's my uniqueness and where do I want to go? This is by Rebecca as well, The Healing Waters. We love Rebecca, yes, for all her decks. They're beautiful. Okay. This seems to be the theme of the day. Shuffle them up like this and then spread them out. Nope, we want this one. Oh, don't you love it when it all comes together? So this says thank you. Thank you. This is all about gratitude and appreciating what's sustaining you. What were we just talking about? And I love this because we don't pick these cards ahead of time. Thank you. So we already talked about your gratitude and how important that is. And even being grateful for yourself, your gifts, your talents. Don't take them for granted. One of my gifts is communication, and sometimes I forget about that's a unique gift. And what I do is I say, oh, everybody can communicate. No, they can't. Some people are afraid to talk in front of other people. So appreciate your gifts. All right. So, another Rebecca. It's a Rebecca day. Work your light. Time of year, I got my cough back. It's not a COVID or a cold. It's just that lingering cough, allergies this time of year. I've had it for a gazillion years now. All right. Oh, this one's beautiful. Star Mother. And Ben better not move. He's laying next to all my decks. Star Mother. Isn't that beautiful? This, to me, reminds me of Mother Mary, the Divine Mother. I love it. She's got roses all around her. She has half moon that's right behind her. And we forget that the Divine Mother's always there. We may have lost our mothers along the way. And if you still have your mother that's here and living, good for you. Appreciate every piece about her, because I miss my mother like crazy. So I do turn to the Divine Mother a lot. We're going to read this one. Star Mother. Oh, no, here we go again. They're not in alphabetical order. Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? You are more held than you could possibly imagine, loved and cherished so dearly that if you knew, you would not spend 1 second of your life in separation, worry, or fear. Let the mother carry your burdens. Let her rock away your fears. Lay all of your worries, regrets, shame, and guilt on her altar. Please, please, sweet child, do not fear. You are love in motion. Oh, I love that. If you allow it, you are already healed. Let her remind you of your goodness. Let her love away your fears. Your capacity to love and hold others is limited to your capacity to love and hold yourself. So, compassionate with the sweet body, mind, and soul. Trust yourself like the beautiful spirit that you truly are. Remind yourself that you are doing your best and try not to carry it all on your own. You have got this, and the mother has got you. Let her broad arms take away your burdens. Let her lift the weight of the world off your shoulders. Forgive yourself, my sweet dear child of earth. Isn't that beautiful? And we forget, and I don't like it when people go, like if I say, oh, Mother Mary's around you, or Mother Mary wants to, have you bring her more into your life, and they go, I'm not Catholic. It has nothing to do with that. This is the Divine Mother of all of us. Think of the archetype of the mother. All right. Oh gosh, I got the Starseed Oracle too by her. This is something. Okay. Rebecca, this is your day. Nope, okay. Child of the cosmos. Well, that makes sense. If we have Star Mother, why wouldn't we have Child of the cosmos, right? The intelligence of the universe lies within you. That is so true, because look at this gorgeous card. We didn't just come from here. We've come in from all different galaxies. All these light orbs around her feel to me like they're information packets that are coming from different star systems, and they're just beautiful. And they're saying, remember all your lifetimes and the intelligence that it has brought to you. Light Worker Oracle. Got a different one here. If you could see Ben, I will turn this for a moment. Look at him next to all the piles of decks. All right. Power of the Divine Masculine. Interesting. This is so powerful. Look at that card. Sorry if it's glaring a little bit. So, as I look at this, we not only need the divine feminine, we need the power of the divine masculine. And it's so interesting because they look like guardians of the galaxy. I mean, look at this again. He looks like a superhero. He's got two other male energies around him. He's got all this information pouring into his crown, and he's got healing energy pouring out of his hands. Wow. Power of the divine masculine. I'm not going to read this whole thing because it's long, but it says, an empowering energy An empowering energy seeks expansion from within. It wishes to free you from confusion, paralysis, and stagnancy. It seeks to stir you into continually choices and actions, greater discipline and focus. It's time to end the frustration of repeating old patterns. You are ready to break through into a new way of life. Feel inspired. Be energized and focus on your dreams and desires. Take steps to manifest them in the physical plane. Believe your success is inevitable. Goes back to what I was saying in the beginning. You have to not doubt, you have to believe. It's on its way. And the last one we're going to pull today is Amanda and her Metatron deck. The Archangel Metatron. Oh my goodness, everything's falling apart. Okay. Look at how pretty they are on that side. Galactic Merkaba. This card says, action, movement needed. So what I want to say about this is she's running on the beach and she's building momentum. And this looks like she's saying, okay, let's get going. You can wish and dream and hope all you want. I'm thinking of that old song by Dusty Springfield, wishing and hoping. Yeah, you can't wish and hope. You've got to put action into it. We know that's the only thing that works, right? So basically, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it says, action, however small, needs to follow thought. It is the law of the universe and the way anything is created. So often you stall, waiting for the perfect condition to begin. And yet, why wait? Tomorrow may never come. You only have today to live. So live it now. Don't put off any longer that which you can do today. Any step towards the goals you seek at this time is correct. There are no wrong paths to take. Any mistake to be made is part of the learning process, and every achievement is acquired to spur you on. So the last little part, to succeed is also to fail. A baby has to fall many times before it learns to walk, and so too must you be prepared for a path that may not always be smooth, but always has an assured positive outcome as long as commitment and dedication is observed. Move, walk, run, write, play, create, live. It is why you are here, and do it today. Wow. And sometimes it takes us getting out of our comfort zone, right? Sometimes we got to do something we don't like to do. But I feel that, believe me, it happens to me. I have things that it's like, oh, I don't want conflict. I don't want to have this conversation. I want to have to do this. And I'll do that first. It's on a long list of things I have to do for the day or the week. I'll do the ones I don't want to do first, because then I can take a breather and just relax about everything else. So this week, be your unique self as the wild rose. Be in gratitude. Call on your divine mother. pull in the child self that has all these experiences, and see where your divine masculine is, not only in your life, but within you. Is your male and female side balanced? And take steps towards where you want to be and who you want to be. Do it today. Love you guys. Have a wonderful Sunday. And take a break today. There was a reason we were supposed to have a day off on Sunday, so enjoy.